share original leadership poetry written during their poetry unit. Fifth grade will introduce you to data rules.
And finally, sixth grade will share their thoughts about how Leader in Me has positively influenced their growth throughout all grades.
We invite you to sit back and view our first ever virtual leadership day.
We hope you enjoy your visit.
Be proactive. Choose your weather. Begin with the end in mind. Have a plan. First things first. This means work first, then play. Going on, everybody come in. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Listen with your ears, eyes, and your heart. Synergize. We work together. Habit number 7 is sharpen the saw. Sharpen the saw means take care of yourself. Habit number 8 is find your voice. That means to discover your talent.
Do you know what the 7 habits are? If not, I'm going to tell you about the habits that are most important to me. One time the 7 habits helped me was when I wanted to do something fun, but I had schoolwork to do. I put first things first by doing my work first. The leader in me is important to me. The habits that are most important to me are be proactive, put first things first, and begin with the end in mind. A habit that is A habit that has impacted my life a lot is habit 2, begin with the end in mind. One way I use this habit is I set goals for school and sports. The reason for this is it makes me feel good when I complete a goal. It also helps me get my mind straight. Another way I use habit 2 is I like to know what I want to do later in life. Having an end in mind is important. I like setting goals and trying to work towards them. Setting goals is important and makes me feel better. My second habit is to put first things first. The reason habit 3 is important to me is when I want to fish or play games, I tell myself to get my schoolwork done first. Some of the reasons I do this is because school is most important and is my priority. Second, it helps me with sports. I have to hit off the tee or play catch before I do fun things I want to do. The reason for this is because it gets me better and gets my confidence up. Lastly, it helps me with everyday things like school. You always should do the important things first. It keeps me organized. The final habit I really find important is habit 1, be proactive. Being proactive is where you are worrying about you and only you. When you do this, it helps you not get annoyed about other people because you are worrying about yourself. If you are worrying about other people all the time, you aren't ever going to achieve anything. Being proactive helps me with sports too. You can't worry about what other people are doing. You have to work hard all the time. You have to work hard even when no coaches or teammates are watching. The habits I chose were very important to me. Habit 1, 2, and 3 are important to me in many different ways. The 7 habits have really impacted my life and are important to me and should be to everyone.
Hi, I'm Clara. I'm in 4th grade. If you can believe, then you will achieve. I learned that to be fair, you sometimes have to share. My friend helped me succeed. That was an awesome deed. You may or may not be smart. You just have to take care of your heart. My friend is so caring because she's always sharing.
Hi, I'm Taylor, and I'm in 4th grade and I go to Pleasantville Elementary, and I have leadership poems. If you're caring, you love sharing. For when you're kind, more friends you will find. When you're smart, you have a good heart. For when you're a leader, you are a good reader. When you are fair, you should always share. If you're a friend, you would always lend. For when you're a leader, you will succeed. Yes, you will succeed indeed. If you follow your pride, I know you tried. When you're very willing, you're very bucket filling.
How did the Leader in Me program help me? Leader in Me helps me at home and at school. I use Leader in Me all year round. I was in lower elementary when our school started the Leader in Me program. The Leader in Me helped me at home and at school in many ways, like being helpful, not arguing, and many more ways. Beginning with the end in mind helped me in many ways. Beginning with the end in mind helped me work on being more organized. It helped me get organized with a lot of my school and home work, like cleaning, keeping my school bag organized. Beginning with the end in mind helped me with sports, like working harder in practice and in games. It helped me achieve better things in sports, such as staying focused and not giving up. All these ways that helped me throughout the years. Beginning with the end in mind helped me a lot with schoolwork. It helped me with assignments in math, social studies, and reading. All of these habits have impacted my at-home life, and it helps me get along with my brother better. I don't argue with him as much. I try to worry about myself. It helps me keep the house clean because I begin with the end in mind. I use beginning with the end in mind by setting a goal to clean and not stopping until I'm done. Not just certain habits helped me. All of them helped me in different ways. The habits helped me with listening, working hard, being more respectful, and in more ways. Leader in Me helps me in a lot of different ways every day. A few important things I've learned in life with Leader in Me are listening, working hard, following the rules, or just using PBIS expectations.
Hi, I'm Peyton and I'm in 4th grade. It is nice to share. It shows them you care. When someone shows pride, you know that they tried. You have to believe so you can succeed. When someone's in need, stand up and take the lead. If you are kind, the more friends you'll find. When you complete a goal, it makes your bucket full.
Hi, I'm James in Pleasantville Elementary School, and I wrote a poem. Don't be sad. You will always be a winner because at least you have a family. At least you have dinner. Always remember you will always be unique and keep following the goals that you forever seek. Do what you do. Believe what you believe, and if you persevere,
you will always achieve. Everyone is good at something, everyone is smart. When you are kind, you do it with your heart. If you like to read, that's good, you're a reader. Follow all the rules, then you will be a leader. If you have a friend, please join and be a team. Always persevere and follow your dream. If you're in a fight, always forgive. That's the way you should like. That's the way you should live. Be brave and have lots of pride. Be a good person in the fluffy clouds, be on God's side. I like to know what you're feeling. If you're interested, it's appealing. And that's my poem. Bye.
Have you learned about the 7 habits at your school? I have, and I am glad because it has influenced my life in many ways. The habits put first things first, sharpen the saw, and synergize have influenced my life the most. One of the most helpful habits to me has been putting first things first. It helps me to remember to not put off my schoolwork and wait until the last second to do it. If I put off my work, then when I have to do it, I will get very stressed and overwhelmed. Also, when I spend enough time on it and don't procrastinate, I usually end up doing better. This habit has also helped me stay more organized. For example, when I have more than one thing to do in a day, I'll do the most important thing first. Then I can do the less important things last. I can enjoy fun things without worrying about everything I have to get done. This habit reminds me to put family and friends first instead of wasting time on less important things. Another one of my favorite habits is sharpen the saw. One of the ways to sharpen the saw is to eat healthy. When I don't eat healthy, I get sick easier. I also don't have energy to do stuff. This habit also reminds me to go to bed early or at a good time. When I go to bed at a good time, I'm not tired for school. I also do better in sports when I'm well rested. Another way to sharpen the saw is to exercise and be active. This part of the habit is really important in my opinion. When you exercise, it helps clear your mind, which helps with school so you can focus. The last habit I'm going to talk about is synergize. If you are in a group of people working on a project, synergizing is very important. When you take time to put everyone's ideas together, it will make sure everyone is included. If you put together all your ideas, usually the project will turn out better. Another example is when I am with my friends. If I want to play basketball and my friend wants to go swimming, we can synergize and do both. But if we argue instead, we will waste time and not get to do anything. The habit has taught me to be a good listener. A big part of communication is listening to other people's thoughts and ideas. When you listen to people, you learn more. These are just a few of the habits these habits have influenced my life in elementary school. I hope your school will teach you about the 7 habits. If not, you can always read about them yourself.
My name is Thaddeus and I am in 4th grade. The game was not fair, so I had to share. If I use all the habits, my mom will get me a pet rabbit. If I wanted to achieve, I had to believe. I was a reader, so my friend called me a leader. I wanted to achieve my goals, so I used everything I had in my soul.
Hi, I'm Clara and I'm in 4th grade. I promise I will try. If I fall down, I won't cry. I'm very, very caring. I'm also very good at sharing. I have a dream to achieve because I believe. I have so many goals, they touch everybody's souls. I will always have pride. I will never pick a side. I will always persevere. I like to listen with my ear. I would love to have a team who, like me, shares a dream. I will always care. I'm also very fair. I'm a very good reader. I love to be a leader. I'm going to try, then I will shoot for the sky. There is no need to debate. Everybody is great.
What exactly is a data wall?
A data wall is an anonymous visual representation of student progress on an academic skill.
From science to reading to math, the data wall gives a visual motivation to aid students in achieving their academic goals.
This in turn helps all students contribute to helping us meet our building level goals. Take a look at a few of our data walls.
Hi, I'm Jax. And I'm Kale. Today we are taking a look at 3rd grade's data wall. The main focus of this data wall is multiplication and division. However, they do focus on other essential learnings within their math instruction. Each graph keeps track of the students that are proficient at each skill. Those students are represented by the numbers on each graph. When a student becomes proficient in a math category, they get to color in a rectangle. This is how 3rd grade keeps track of their progress on their math goals.
I'm Nolan.
And I'm Taylor. We are 5th grade students at Pleasantville Elementary and members of the Student Lighthouse team.
Today we will give you information about our 4th grade's data wall. At 4th grade level, students are working on mastery of multiplication facts. Their goal is to go from 4% to 100% mastery by May 2021.
Their lead measures to help them achieve this goal are win time twice a week. Teachers will individually assess students in multiplication strategies once a week. Students will track progress in data binders.
The students choose this data wall format because one of the 4th grade units is learning all 50 states in the United States. They each decorate a car and place their car on the roadway.
Students are initially tested to get a baseline score, which is where their individual car is placed.
Road signs along the way help to show students progress on the way to their end of the year goal.
4th grade road trip USA shows Great Pleasantville students, GPS, are on their way.
Hi, I'm Taylor. And I'm Tegan. Today we'll be talking to you about preschool style.
At the preschool level, students are working on the essential skills of counting to 30, writing their names, and knowing all the letters of the alphabet.
Their goal is to know all their letters, count to 30, and write their name by the end of the school year. Classroom teachers test monthly to monitor progresses on each of these skills.
Students keep track of their progress by marking in their data binders. They also move a cookie in the data wall graphs in the hallway so they can visually see their progress. Each classroom has a certain kind of cookie, and each student has their own individual cookie. The 3 skills all have their own graphs. Different levels are marked on the side so that students can watch it as they make progress toward the end of the year goal. This is preschool's recipe for success.
We are reading a fable story on Habit 3, but first things first. One way to do for first things first is I stay focused on what I'm doing. Another way to put first things first is I do the things I have to do before I do the things I want to do.
One more way is I say no to things I should not do.
We are presenting an Aesop's fable, The Ant and the Grasshopper. On a summer day, a grasshopper sat and sang a sweet song. The grasshopper saw an ant working hard, carrying grain. Look at that silly ant. All day long he works hard and never enjoys the sunshine. The grasshopper laughed at the ant and then continued his song. As summer turned to autumn, the grasshopper continued to sing his song and enjoy the sunshine. The ant continued to gather food and store it in his house. When winter came, the snow covered the meadow. The grasshopper tried to find food, but he found nothing.
It didn't take long for the grasshopper to knock on the ant's door.
Please help me. I shall starve without your help. Mr. Grasshopper, all summer long I worked hard carrying food to my home. While you play, I will not share my food with one so lazy. I was busy singing my song. What should I do now? The ant thought for a moment and then said, I suggest you sing to the winter moon. And the moral of this fable is, do the work before you play. Grasshopper should have waited until winter to play all day and collected food in summer and autumn. Remember to be like ants so you don't end up like him. And remember, put first things first.
Hi, my friend and I are going to tell you about the worst day of my life.
The examples we are sharing with you come from Julia Cook's book, The Worst Day of My Life Ever. At the beginning of the story, RJ woke up with gum in his hair. RJ should have put first things first and spit out his gum before he went to bed. RJ was late for school because he missed the bus, even though his mom told him to be ready at 8:15.
RJ should have seeked first to be understood, then to be understood when his mom was talking to him. RJ's friends got mad at him when he wasn't playing soccer the right way and scored the goal for the other team.
RJ wasn't doing a good job of synergizing with his team and friends.
RJ wasn't proactive when he made a mess in his mom's kitchen with overflowing cake batter.
RJ made a lot of bad choices throughout the day.
If RJ would have remembered the 7 habits, he definitely would have had a better day.
Don't forget to use the 7 habits.
Thank you for joining us.
We hope you enjoyed this small peek of Pleasantville Elementary.
Next year, we plan on seeing you in person.
We also welcome your feedback about our virtual event. We would like to leave you with this thought.
A great leader is one